You know what's amazing? Those girls singing Espresso at the end come over here every month, and all they want is a cup of espresso. Isn't that amazing? It's just to sing that.
Incredible.
The most amazing women you'll ever want to meet.
So here we are.
Too.
The second espresso mail call in March because we didn't have one in February, I think. Anyway, welcome to everybody. Thank you for showing up for our espresso mail call. I think it's episode 43 or something like that, but who knows? Who keeps count? Today is a very special one. Besides having my usual mail crew, guys, of Steve, the voice White Walker. Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Mark, the...
Careful.
The man from the North Country and curator of the Mark Andrews Museum is here. Mark, good to see you.
Joe.
All right, we're pointing here. Going around the horn, we have Gary, Mother effing P. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that until now.
Even though I said it when he came on right away.
I know, but it didn't dawn on me. All right. Oh. Should we just call you Mother effing? Why? Gary B.
Your choice, your show.
I guess it's not my show anymore.
It doesn't matter.
And mother.
After 35 years off of YouTube,
yeah,
we have the one, the only Matt Woods of Matt Woods Comics here. Matt, how you doing?
Wow, what an introduction! Hey, I'm honored to be here with the OGs because you guys have been rolling it here on YouTube, month after month, year after year. You guys are so much fun to watch. I look at you guys as the legends here.
You know what, Matt? You know what?
He's not wrong.
Matt, you are completely correct.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when I go outside after the show, my wife goes, "Oh, the legend is walking into the." No.
Jackson.
You have the fan club outside your house after you are done with the Espresso.
The tough thing about it is that they're clamoring because they want me to set up a studio so they could sit and watch me live. Yeah, I said, guys, not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Hey, the town I grew up in, they had a radio station. You could see the DJs because they had a plate glass window in front of them, so you could see everything they were doing and everything. And that's what you need to do, Joe.
Well, I got windows right here, so why don't I just blow up the wall underneath and put up a big window, and then people could just watch.
Well, you've already put thought into this. I didn't
even think about that. Jeez. That's why we need you, Matt.
Joe.
That's why we need you. All right, well, let's say hello. I'm still getting over that Gary Mother F and D.
Joe needs a minute to process that.
All right, we got. Let's see who's here. All right, we've got a new guy here, Robert Pops Graham Springs, 1969. Welcome here. Great to have you. I hope you enjoy it.
Great to see you.
I love the hammerhead shark there on the side.
That's cool.
Good to see you. Good to see you. We have one of Gary's favorite people and one of mine.
Always.
Jerry the Jitterbug, 4098. What does that mean? Jerry, I got to see your latest Batman #5 video. I didn't get a chance to see it when you put it up. So that's an amazing thing he's doing. He's restoring a Batman #5.
He's like the MacGyver of comics.
He is.
That's a good way to describe
That
it.
is a great way to describe him.
And I talked to him, and he says to me, "You could do this, Joe." I said, "No, if I do it, I'll just destroy everything. I do a little cleaning, and do a little pressing, but that's basically it." All right. And we have Trev, the shipping guru.
Happy birthday, Trev. Happy birthday.
Oh, it's his
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Trev.
His birthday today.
Yes.
Oh, my God. I would have
He turned, I think,
birthday
29 or 28 today.
Something like that.
The guy looks the same age as he was when he was 15. I hate people like that.
Yeah, me too.
And Gary's favorite person.
Oh, there we go.
Good.
Because he's a good boy.
He was already taking a few shots at me in there.
I know. And his mother says he's a good boy. A very good boy. Wait. Yes, Matt Woods is here. Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
Believe it or not. It's not a facsimile. It's the real
No,
deal.
It's the real
Oh.
thing.
No, I've been cloned. Don't.
Great.
Doug, my friend.
Hey, Doug.
Good to see you, Doug. I'm glad you're around for a bit at least. Yeah. Matt Woods.
We all have to keep drinking every time he does this.
Oh my
Dude, my
God.
eyes
We're going to be a
deceive
little
me.
tipsy
Is
here.
that Matt Woods? Oh, this is great. This is going to be a Matt Woods thing. We don't have to show any comics. Just make all these Matt Woods comments.
You're
Everybody
right.
take a shot.
Yes, happy birthday to Trev. Happy birthday. Did I miss
Why?
somebody? Let's see. Who else do we have? We got Doug. My friend, Dave. Dave's my friend that I met down here. He lives in New Jersey. Gonna be moving soon. We're working. We already have recorded. I forget, Dave. Is it 3 episodes of his Batman show that we're putting together?
Oh,
It's
wow.
really cool stuff. I just have to. We have to finish recording, then I have to edit the stuff. So that's cool. But you're gonna love it. It's fantastic.
3,
All right, let's
he
see.
says.
I said, yeah. Happy birthday to Trev. Okay, what's this? Everybody, please make sure Batman number 5 is.
I think it should go.
Jerry's not giving that one up. That's for sure.
I think it should go into a Silver Age bronze-haired babe's hand so she can cut it up and make a diorama.
She'll make a diorama out of it.
Then Jerry has to fix it again.
All right, I think we're done with that.
I
Okay.
think Jackson's right there. Keep that Batman 5 out of Joe's hands.
Anyway, you know I'm a
He's like,
Silver Age
anyway.
guy.
Anyway.
We're going to ignore the comment and carry on with the show.
I got some Silver Age stuff coming up.
Oh, nice.
All right, so I guess I'm going first. So I got some good stuff and some like interesting stuff. So I guess I'm going to show I'll mix it together. How about that?
Yeah.
All right.
Blend.
All right, so I'm going to go first. Okay, so I'm going to start off, and Steve especially, the My Comic Shop, right?
Oh, yeah.
Every now and then I get the urge to go on their
The auctions?
auctions, the auctions, and I go through different things and I focus in, and sometimes I see these CGC graded books, and I'll say okay, I'll put $20 on it, or I'll put $15 on it, or if I really want it, I'll put like $30 on it, and then just see if I win it. Well, I won 3.
Right
I don't know
on.
why.
It's cheaper than actually sending it out to get slabbed.
Yeah, so I don't know. I might give these away to members or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't even know what they're worth, to be honest with you. So the
They're worth what
first
somebody's.
one is Defenders number 57. It's great covers. All right, this is from the 8.
Oh, nice.
All
you
the
go.
Defenders covers are so nice.
Yeah.
They are really good. 8.0. That's why I think it was only $20 or whatever, but that's fine.
Still a decent
Then,
grade.
and I probably bid on 10 of these things. One time I did that and I won like 6 or 7. I had to go deep into my pocket to pay for these things. So, Defenders
Defender.
number 59.
Ooh, nice.
This doesn't mean I'm going to do a Defenders run, guys.
I think you should do a Defender's run, Joe.
I
No,
definitely
I
think
think
you
so.
should do a Defender's run. Yep.
Yeah.
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 And
That's
because
true.
I
Gary,
love
what do you
reading,
think?
because I
Panel.
love reading the books, the Bantam books back in the 60s. And I do have a big run or a complete run of quite a bit of these books. I did come across John Carter, Warlord of Mars, number 23 from 1979.
Nice.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Oh, that's nice. 9.
This one was 25.
Nice.
Nice. Really nice.
Yeah.
I love the cover.
Yeah, Jackson says I should get at least 1
1
to 100. Okay, I'll do that.
Hey,
I'll
give
do
us
that
one.
right now. Why not? All right. Now, this is near and dear to my heart. I don't think I showed this before. If I did, tough. But I don't think I showed it.
It's my show.
It's your show,
I can
buddy.
do whatever I want. It's my
Now,
show.
you guys know, like I grew up with George Reeves as Superman. I did a big
Yep.
video about why he's always will be my Superman, notwithstanding all the other good ones that are around there. Well, I found this online. This guy was selling it and Peter Morano. All right. He put it together in 2005. It is a fantastic book. The George Reeves Adventure of Superman Companion. It's a fantastic book. I've gone through. Tina's here. Tina.
Yay.
So if you go, and he did such a great job. What happened was he first started seeing this as a kid when they went to color a few years in, right? And so he just was enamored of it. He found other people that liked it. They talked about it. He decided to go ahead and put this book together. And besides having like a great introduction, let me see if I can show you some of the stuff in here. A great forward and an introduction. He then has, so he has like this stuff, daily life of a superhero, Superman. And then he has chapters on each episode of the show.
Cool.
Simply amazing. Let me try to get one for you. All right. He goes into the cast, talks about the cast and all that.
That is really cool.
Cast.
Nice.
All right. So here, Clark Kent's daily life. And let me get one of these for you.
So does he just give a synopsis of the entire episode, or just what he?
Yeah,
what
he has a lot of
during-
introductory stuff. You see this here? So there's a lot getting there. Then when you get to you see like episode number 10, The Secret of Superman in black and white. He goes through and he gives you a trivia test on it. He gives you what the flying sequences are. He gives you a summary of it. All right. Memorable lines, secret identity alert on this one, supporting cast and comments. I've only read a little bit of this so far. It's just
That
like
must have taken forever to put together. That's a lot of work.
I
That
mean,
is a lot of
there he is as a kid when he first saw Superman, and there he is with his wife in 2005.
Nice.
So it's just amazing because to me, and he actually wrote me a little note. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, and so just when I went through it, I said, when I saw this, I said, "Is this worth it?" And to be honest, guys, I don't even remember how much I paid for it. But I said, I hope this is good, and it is. It's amazing. You know, it's an amazing book to have. So
Well,
I'm
you
looking
know,
forward. I'm
it's
going to put
old
this.
enough
I get
for,
it by my.
Like he
What's
was
that?
our first Superman for most of us.
He was for me, and when the video that I have, which maybe I'll put a link or something below on it, goes through my 10 favorite episodes. You know, and some pretty cool stuff actually, especially for a 1950s, kid to see that stuff there. I mean, I had the towel around my neck, and doing all that type of stuff that the kids do. I didn't jump out a window.
That's good.
Joe, on Tubi, there's a lost episode, just a single episode that they have on Tubi from that.
Is that the Stamp Day episode?
I can't remember.
It's the
I
Stamp Day
watched
episode.
it, but it might be, but it's a good episode.
Yeah, what happened was that the United States Department of whatever, because they used to do Stamp Day at the schools, which is like, it was like a bond, but you paid and you got these stamps that got interest. So they asked him to, they asked the Superman cast to do that show around there. So, and the kids are doing it. And Jimmy also remembers when he was a kid, he did it. But there's a story behind it. Not behind the stamps, but behind the whole thing. Then he ends up at the end at the school telling kids, you should buy the stamps and the rest of that stuff. So this is really good. If you're really interested in George Reeves, you can't go better than this. I mean, it's got everything in it, really everything. Fantastic. Now, I'm somewhat inspired by Mark Andrews on this, but when I was a kid, the Aurora models. My room in Manhattan, New York City, was tiny, smaller than this room I'm in now, right? So I had a bed, a small desk, a chest of drawers on this side, and a freestanding closet. So I had the Superman Aurora where he's busting through the wall, right?
Yeah.
I had the Batman Aurora where he was like on a rope hang like that.
Yeah.
And I had the Superboy Aurora where he's like with Crypto, right? And they were all on top of that closet.
Nice.
I wish I still had them. And frankly, I've been looking for them. And I found this.
Whoa.
Oh, what'd you find?
I'm excited now.
I'm keeping the box because I have to get this back too. But this is unopened.
You got to get home with it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
the
very
Super,
cool.
the
Very
Superboy.
good. That's very cool. Joe.
It's not a 10 because the cellophane is ripped over here.
Oh no! Now you got to open it now.
I know, now I
Yeah,
gotta
I
open
mean,
it, right?
might as well. Yeah.
The art's
Yeah.
funny. Look how short his
But-
tape is.
When I saw this, I said, "Holy shit!"
Right?
Unopened. You know? Yeah, I think it's cool. Right? Yeah,
that is
Very
nice.
cool.
And
Nice.
that's like minty shape, Joe.
it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not unopened. It's
I
unopened.
mean, is that from the 1960s?
I can't remember. I was clearly we moved out of Manhattan in 1969, so it's clearly the 1960s. I can't remember now what year it was. I should have probably looked it up.
But I mean, that's not like a remake or like a newer. Like that's from that time.
It is.
Oh wow!
It is.
Damn, it looks brand new.
No
Yeah,
color
that's why I
breaks.
was asking. It just looks so
Yeah.
new.
Well, because I did check, and the guy said it was original. I don't see anything here that might say that it's not, but who knows? But I don't care. I like
No.
it. It's
You
good.
did like it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So what
So-
you're saying is I cost you money again.
Well, yeah. Now I did see a Superman, and the guy that was already built,
Yep.
and the guy wanted $100 for it, but he did a shit job on it.
Oh. So then no.
I mean, I was like 10 years old, so I can understand mine was pretty shitty, but he did a shit job on it. And Superman doesn't even have the Superman insignia on his chest.
Yeah,
What?
no,
He wants $100.
No.
Yeah.
That's not $100.
Come on, come on.
Yes, Trev, blame Mark. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Anyway,
Hashtag blame Mark.
I agree with that.
I
that.
blame Mark whenever my car breaks down. It's
Yeah,
just a
thank you.
nice
You
feeling to
guys
know
do
I
that.
can blame Mark for anything.
Yes, Tina, there's Woodsy here. Do you miss
Tina's
being
my
called
buddy.
Woodsy?
Oh man.
Anyway. Yeah, Trev, you're right. That book is like a documentary, basically.
It
I mean,
is.
if you
kind
did a
of,
documentary, it would be hours long, but it's just amazing. And I've seen every single one of those, and he just gets deep into each one, stuff that I never knew and never realized about it. It was really a labor of love, this book. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. So I'm happy you got it.
That is cool.
Okay.
It
All right.
really is.
All right. Steve Areno, you're up.
So I
So
went to this Toronto Comic Con, and you know what? We can put a hashtag blame Steve because I got Mark to spend money because I had a strategy this year. I spent all my money before he showed up at the con, so there was nothing left for me to spend. So it was perfect. So I just walked around and whispered in his ear all through the con. It was great.
Spend your
See,
money.
Mark wants
Spend
to
your
start
money.
his own hashtag for you. Stop being a
Well, he was there with his sons, though, right?
yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
That's the first
We
thing I
saw
got.
the pictures.
I did a commission with Jahan Lindsay, and I wanted to piss off DC and Marvel, so we did it in one picture.
Nice.
Absolute Wonder Woman with the Infinity Gauntlet, which I thought was pretty cool. We did see Sam Agro too, and
We did.
I picked this beautiful one up.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it was the first one that he's done of Absolute Wonder Woman, so I had to grab that. He did have an Absolute Batman,
That's
but I
sweet.
was running out of money again. So that was a fantastic one. He just does it in black and white, but boy, oh boy, does that ever pop.
Yeah, but when they do it that way, it's perfect. You didn't even want color on that.
Yeah,
does
there's
that.
absolutely, and I know Gary B appreciates the black and white stuff. So this is all my signatures.
Oof.
So I went in there hot for signatures. This one I didn't expect to pick up though. This is a weird one from. There's a personality. There's a radio station in Toronto called Q107,
Uh-huh.
and this guy Fred, he's one of the personalities, a DJ on there, and he started getting into comic books. So he did the Romans.
Dead wrong.
A couple of years ago, Dead Romans, and now he's done this one here, Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre. So he was there. I got this A cover, and I got him to sign it, and then his co-creator there, Mr. James Clark, signed it as well. So that was cool.
Wow.
And I got this is the very last A cover that they had, and they completely sold out. And they just had these variant covers, and they sold out too. So people went berserk for this stuff.
Wow.
So some more DC goodness. This one here I got signed by Steve Lealoha, who did this book way back in the 80s when I was a kid.
He is one of my favorite Favorite
Oh,
artist.
he's an incredible artist. He also did one of my favorites, which is G.I. Joe 21. So now I have Klaus Jansen on there, and then I have Steve Lealoha. See, I had to ask him how to pronounce his name because I was butchering the hell out of it when I was doing my.
It's funny you said that because I've read that name, I don't know, 1,000 times. Never know how to pronounce it until just now. And I was going to actually make comment about that.
Yeah, and I asked him. I said, "How do you pronounce it?" And he goes, "Aloha." And I said, "Holy crap! It's right there. It says Aloha. It's two. It's Le Aloha." So he did this one as well, and I got him to sign it. All right. Well, he picks where to sign it. I don't tell artists what to do. They do their thing.
He was definitely my favorite Spider-Woman artist on the original run.
Yeah, and there was nobody lined up. I walked right up to him, and he was standing there chatting and chewing my ear off.
Nobody could pronounce his name.
Yeah.
And nobody.
Mr. Miller. They didn't want to go up to go, Mr. Miller.
Steve Lola. Then I got this one done by Kyle Baker. He signed this one, and then he was telling me stories too. He said his first published work for Marvel was this one right here. He did the inks on this one, but this one he actually drew like 8 pages, and I did a little video blurb of him talking, but I screwed up in the video because I thought it was this one, but it's actually this one, where the artist disappeared and they were on a deadline and they needed to get the last 6 or 7 pages finished, so he had to draw and do all of the work on those last pages.
Oh,
which I thought was pretty cool. And if that's documented anywhere, I don't know, but it is now.
There you go.
Now we know.
Get number 10 done.
Nice.
Also signed by Kyle Baker. Sorry, kids. Dave McCaig. And I saw Adam Gorham. He was there, so I got one of my Exquisite Corpses variant covers that he did signed. Oh yeah, I was having a great time. And then all the rest of this is all John Lindsay, because I was just pestering him the whole weekend long. I got him to do that commission, and then every time I was at his table, I also got him to sign like 2 or 3 of these. So I got number 6, number 7.
Is that why security was following you around?
Yeah, pretty much.
I
Number
did not
8,
know you
you're
were
like,
a Green Lantern fan, Steve.
Mr. Voice, would you please stop harassing the Jahan?
Did they announce that over the intercom?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
actually,
I
I got a query at home why I wasn't around controlling him for a change.
Yeah.
That's a cool
Mark
cover right there.
Was not armed with his taser. Yeah, and I like how he did it in gold.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. And then when on the Sunday when I came by, I gave him the last 2, and he signed them so quick I couldn't even get my camera out fast enough because he was like, "Oh, it's not this guy again."
Not the voice.
Not this guy again. And I might as well do these ones while I'm here because my next pile is pretty damn big. So also when I was there on the Saturday with Mr. Andrews there, I didn't realize he was bringing me an AOK, and he didn't realize I was bringing him an AOK, but he's got a cool story for that one, so I'll let him tell it. He brought me this, which is Eagle number 6.
Oh,
for those of you who know, hey Joe, who's the artist who did the pinup in there?
Oh, I don't remember now.
Adam Hughes.
Adam Hughes.
That's the first published work of Adam Hughes.
Right.
But wait, there's more, because he also gave me this, which is the 7th cover of Adam Hughes.
No, I like that, and I've got a few of those. Yeah.
Yeah, because he did all of those, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then these cool ones, Hot Rod Cartoons. Like, check out that. That's like Mad Magazine type.
Yeah.
And it's got the date stamp on it, which I love those things. Those are cool.
Look at that. Look at Pretty Fly.
Yep.
Adam Hughes. Yeah. It's a drinking game, so everyone's got to take a shot. It's like Matt Woods and Adam Hughes. Those 2 names, you have to take a drink.
Uh-oh.
And that was the other one.
Cartoons.
Cartoons. So that was an AOK from Mr. Andrews. And that completes my first round.
Very nice.
You're more than welcome, Steve.
Thank you, sir.
It was
Are you
fun.
done,
doing
Steve?
with you.
Yep.
I showed Steve those books at the table at what the table we're standing at. And he says, "Those are really cool," and he hands them back to me, and I went, "Well, okay, well then don't keep them." No, these are for you. Anyway, So I'm going to start off with two AOKs. I got this box from Gary that and B the other day in the mail.
Yeah, Gary that.
It was really uncalled for, but it's very cool. And I'll go through these. This is like a fan magazine for the Avengers when the new Avengers came out.
Yeah.
Got some pretty cool stories and stuff in it about my heroes, which was cool. The Archie's Family album.
That is cool. I like those type of covers.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you'd like that one, Mark.
Well, I do, because like this is the same group that they did a bunch of really interesting books, and they're all Christian related and stuff. And when you go through here, it's a pretty cool book. I love this one, Atomic Mouse from Carlton.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
That's good. Atomic Mouse.
Atomic Mouse. Another Carlton, Attack.
Good books.
Yeah,
Great
big
book.
swastika.
Very cool Gold Key in Search of the Castaways. A Disney.
Nice. The photo covers.
Yep. Garson's Gorillas from Dell.
That's awesome.
And the last one was, actually, Gary, this one is in a little better shape than the one I have. So,
Nice.
yeah.
That's a
I'm
bonus.
surprised you only had one of the ones I sent you. You're so hard to get stuff for.
Well, then you don't have to. Anyway, this is the last one that Gary gave me, which is great. But a combat, this is the only one of all those books that I had. And this one's a little bit nicer than the one I got. So I'm pretty happy.
Gary, hey, what Mark told me was if you can't think of anything you can get me because I already have everything, just send me cash, is what he told me.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Well, especially from us, right? Because it's so much more over there.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
the other AOK that I have, following Joe's opening the door for letting us show other things in comics tonight, which is perfect. My good friend Steve, because of the model show I did on Gary's, knew that I did not have this.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
You got Kit.
Yep.
Yep.
The NPC. This is the second edition. This is a 2014 reissue of the original model, but it has got more improved, better detailed parts. It's NPC, and then it's called Silver Screen. Is they got to cooperate, but this I don't have this. I didn't have it. I got it now. I'm very happy.
Nice. Now all you need is the A-Team van.
Well, I'm working on that.
Yeah.
You never know. I'm just gonna go through a couple more things here before I finish for this round. You guys know that I'm a Samurai Jack fan.
Oh, I love Samurai Jack.
So my good friend Chris, he had some.
Ooh.
So this is from the original run. There's 20 issues to this run. Jim Zub is the writer of this, Gary.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So from
Conan guy. Yep.
So
Samurai Jack to Conan.
yep. So 5, 6.
Very cartoon art.
Very, yeah. 7. And then this is 16, 17, and 18.
Sweet.
Yep. I was
So Jim
really,
Zub.
really
You can't go
happy.
wrong with Jim Zub.
No, you
Nope.
can't. And the boys and I used to watch Samurai Jack. It was like
Oh.
one of those cartoons that I'd sit down.
I came across it once just in passing, and I had to sit and watch the whole series because it was amazing.
It's a great cartoon. It's a great series, and I'm slowly getting my holes filled on that. And just 2 more things for this round. You guys know, so this is not a comic book, but I just couldn't resist this. I found this in an antique shop just last week. I was looking through records, and this was there.
Ooh.
And I asked the guy, I said, "Oh, how much you want for that?" And he goes, $5. He said, "It doesn't have the pen." And I went, "Okay." This was an antique shop, so I don't feel bad.
Yeah, those
Oh,
things are
Space
awesome.
Ghost.
And the Space Ghost one too. Unused.
Isn't
Damn,
that
because those
cool?
things are usually
I
all
haven't
beat
seen
up.
one of
too.
those in forever.
Paper
Magic
Savers.
Plate.
Yeah. I used to love those when I was a kid.
Yeah. So this is
And then my cousin with the pen, the pen, whatever, he pressed down so hard that he almost went through the thing in the back.
Yep. Yeah, it still works great. So 1968 Space Ghost, you gotta love that.
That is
Nice.
freaking awesome. And it shouldn't be hard to find a pen for those things because I think they were all
No.
the bloody same
Yeah,
for
they're
them
all
all.
pretty much the same. So I'm just keeping my eye open for a cheaper one to find the pen. And the last thing I'm going to show is Steve already talked about Tom Argo. He's just a great artist. I love his work. It's all black and white. And I saw this in his portfolio for sale. Couldn't resist it. Gary, you'll like this.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah,
That is
Sam
fire.
Agro is he's a
Isn't
genius.
that
The
cool?
Black Lagoon is incredible.
It
Yeah,
is amazing.
Yeah. Like I don't
You know,
collect very much regular art, but
Yeah, that art's amazing. It just captures them. And I still rewatch that movie like once every couple months. That original movie, it's so
Yep.
good.
it is so good.
And
And,
just the underwater cinematography for that time.
no kidding.
It's
And they
amazing.
didn't drown or anything. Like
Not that we know of.
What a great piece of art, though, Mark.
that's a beautiful. Yeah, it is. I'm really happy. Like I always get something from Sam, and he just pounds us. Like he does such cool stuff in the black and white genres. So,
Yeah.
and just he was giving a friend of his.
Oh,
So he also did the original. He did a lot of storyboard work. So he did the storyboard work for all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
yeah.
And he had
Wow.
one of the shows, the 2-part script that he was giving to a friend of his. Because he
Yeah,
has
we
all the-
held it in our hands and we're looking at it. It was
Yeah,
incredible.
We're holding it,
Wow.
looking at, flipping through, and it's the storyboard artwork from one of the
Yeah.
episodes of the cartoon. The whole cartoon, 2 parts. It's just
Amazing.
it's
Incredible.
very cool. Anyway, that's my round.
Good
Who's
round.
Matt again? Let's see.
Where'd
No,
Matt
he's
go?
trying to get his landscape mode.
I'm just disappointed that Mark didn't make the kit sound when he showed the model off.
Right?
With the Cylon sound with the like
Yeah.
going back and forth.
There you go.
You happy?
Oh,
the
all right.
sound
So to start the first half.
All right, Gary, mother effing B. Go ahead.
Right, Gary, mother effing B. We got the first solo story of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, nice.
So
Sweet.
I've never read this, so I'm excited to read it now that I got it.
Another series with great art.
All right. Then we got Marvel Spotlight on Captain Universe, the one with the 2 sisters.
That's a popping cover.
That's nice.
Then I already have this, but I picked it up again because I love it. Marvel Premiere starring Dominic Fortune.
Nice.
Because I
Sweet.
love the odd stuff.
Yep.
I always wondered who won those Toys R Us sprees. They ever advertised.
Right.
Now I had this before, but I had it in near mint, but I sent it off to John's Comics with Kids so he could send it in and hopefully get a 9.8 on it. But it's my favorite Storm cover, so I had to have it again. And it's of course the Wolf's Pistachio.
Sweet.
Wow.
It's my favorite Storm cover. I just think it's amazing.
Yep.
Does that ever capture?
That is a good one.
And then this is I think my 3rd copy, but I love it. This is Marvel Comics Presents number 18, and I don't know if any of you know what the significance of this is.
If I look it
This
up, I'll
was
know.
the first fourth wall break in She-Hulk, which predated her, which led into her sensational She-Hulk series. This was the first story in this of her breaking the 4th wall.
Cool.
Oh.
Okay.
Then
Fair enough.
just a fun one. What if Rick Jones had become the Hulk?
Right.
Nice.
Because the what ifs are always fun.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I love the what if.
So much they brought it back again.
Right. Another fun one. Hulk. It's a one shot. Hulk versus Fing Fang Foom.
Ooh,
Nice.
good one.
I think Hulk will win.
It's a good bet.
This is just an upgrade for me because I already have some copies, but they're not in this good a shape. Giant size Conan the Barbarian number 5
Ooh.
in really nice shape. Mine are well read that I have.
Uh-huh.
This is my 3rd copy of this. It's a new book, but I love it so much. This This is probably my second favorite Adam Hughes cover after the Tomb Raider Journeys.
Adam Hughes.
Wow.
This Black Cat cover is just amazing.
Oh yeah, something about him being able so well.
I think this is my 5th copy of this, but I got this in really good shape. And it's one of my all-time favorite books.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I just love this series.
up and away.
Yep.
Good
And
cover.
then I got issue 5, which I was missing out of the run.
How long is that run?
It's 23 issues, but that's a misnomer because the run ended in Marvel Superheroes. In the summer and fall specials, they had issues 24 and 25, which they added into those.
Oh,
So number 8, I have this slab, but I didn't have it raw.
Okay.
Then we got issue number 10.
sweet.
Now this is I had the omnibus, but I had never been able to complete the series, and I just needed filler issues. Issue 11,
Nice.
and then issue 12, which finished the run for me. So now I have the run complete.
Oh, great.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Right, it's just one of my favorites of all time.
Scratch that
And
itch.
Joe, you were asking how long it went. So 23 regular issues, and then it ended in these, the Marvel Superheroes. So this had issue 24 in it,
Okay.
and this one had issue 25 in it.
And that's where she ended.
And that's where it ended. A lot of people who collect it don't know about those 2 issues. All right, and this is the first appearance I've been wanting to get, and I got these in last week. Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man and Captain Britain, his first U.S. appearance.
Oh yeah, where it finally come down in price because that book was hot.
Yeah, and I was able to get 2 really nice copies. Cheap.
Nice.
And then
Actually,
another first appearance, the White Rabbit, and this is this is just a fun story.
It is.
I mean, it's a classic, right? Because it's a little silly, it's a little zany. She's a little psychotic. Frogman's just hilarious. But you know, the thing that's great about this book is it has a lot of heart because it's classic Peter Parker. He's broke as hell. He's Spider-Man. He's trying to fight the good fight. You got Frogman's dad, who's a reformed ex-criminal, trying to go the good path to be a good example for his son. But they're broke as hell. And you have a friend of Peter Parker's who lives with his mom, but his mom's in the hospital and he can't afford to pay the bills anymore. And there's an award for her capture. So Peter Parker, Spider-Man, is trying to capture her to win the money to help out his friend who's can't afford it with the mom. His father looks like he turned bad again, but he didn't. He was wearing a wire for the cops and trying to get money so he could take care of him and his son.
oh,
And then it ends up where they both kind of, without Peter Parker, the 2 opposing sides kind of both help capture her, and they get to split the money, and it saves both the families. So just like it's got a lot of heart to it.
Now, when I was young,
Like last year.
yeah, last year, my best friend and I, we used to go cross country, you know, we used to hop in the car every summer and go riding around. So one time we were playing music and we're singing along and said, hey, we should start a band. We should be like, let's make believe we're on tour now, you know. So every time we play music, like we're on tour, right? So he says, what should be the name of the band? So I sketched, like I said, I got a name and I got something for the drummers thing. So I sketched this rabbit and I put down White Rabbit. And that was like back in the 70s. So I have kind of an affinity for that comic book. I haven't picked one up yet, but I say I've got to pick that up because of the white rabbit that's there. It just reminds me of that trip all the time now.
That's good though. You know, the comics, they bring that stuff out in you. Now, last time I was on, I told you I had a near mint copy of this one coming in. So I have my reader copy of it. Now I have a nicer copy of it, 2-in-1.
Ooh. That looks
That's
pretty.
beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
And then I bought a second copy of one of my favorite ones, issue 21, with him and Doc Savage.
I love that one. I have a copy of that. Not as nice as that one, though.
That's a great cover.
One I needed for the run, The Thing in Iron Fist, issue 25.
Oof.
Wow.
Then I think this is my third copy of this because this was a 4-issue arc with Spider-Woman. Because a lot of people don't know Spider-Woman's second appearance was in Marvel 2-in-1.
Cool.
So it's before she had her hair
Not
out.
on the web, right?
And then we got 2-in-1 number 65 with Triton.
Damn,
Nice.
just killer covers.
Right.
That's a
And
good
then
series. The
with
2-in-1 is a
Hyperion.
good series.
Oh, Hyperion. Okay.
All right. Then number 68 with the Thing in Angel.
There's that toy spree again.
The Thing in Guardians of the Galaxy.
The fog.
The
Yep.
thing really got around in those days.
You
Thing
did.
It really
and
did.
Who is the mystery guest? So
Who doesn't like a big giant orange rock monster?
right.
Right?
And the Thing in Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, psychedelic.
Hey,
The
Ben
Thing
Grimm
in
was a
the
pretty cool
Inhumans.
character.
And then a fun Who Doesn't Like a Dinosaur cover, right? With Quasar.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have a dinosaur cover.
Then you got the double-sized special Xmas issue. Or no, just special Xmas issue with the Puppet Master.
Sweet.
And to end this round, you got the double-sized Marvel 2-in-1, the Thing in the Avengers.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
There we go. All the
That's
heads down the side.
So that's round one.
Wow. Nice job.
Holy cow.
A lot of good books there.
And now Matt Woods is big.
Wow.
He's landscaped.
Matt Woods.
You know,
Hi.
I had a hard time. I'm off my YouTube game. Like, whenever I first got on, I was on my phone, okay? And I used to have my computer set up, and I would use my phone for the camera, but, like, it just wasn't working just off of the phone. So I pulled out the iPad, and that's why I was shaking and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Joe didn't know what I was doing. Sorry, Joe. I couldn't give you forewarning. But I'm back, okay?
You're
I've
back.
been here for a long time. So I will tell you what, it's great being here. I'm very happy here. You guys, listen,
Wait. He's not a guest of honor.
No.
He's a lost soul. We found him on the side of the road and said, come on in.
We picked him up. Get in the car.
I was a panhandler, and Joe found me under the freeway, okay? Why he was looking for dudes under the freeway, I'm not really sure, but that's where he found
Jackson's a big fan of yours. He says he should have been up first.
Oh, gosh. No, Jackson. I'm off my game. I had to listen to everyone because I don't have as many comic books as they got. I got two really cool books, and I'm really happy that they're in the collection. In fact, they kind of made their way back into the collection, and I'm going to talk about that, but these guys are pulling out fire book after fire book, and I'm like, whew, I have two, okay? So, anyhow, I got to do a little bit of backstory here, all right? I haven't been in YouTube for a while, and honestly, I had a big change in life, but the reason I wasn't on YouTube for a while has nothing to do with it. It's just kind of, it happened in the meantime, but I had a big life change, okay? Things were happening, and I had to come up with a whole lot of cash in a pretty quick, pretty short amount of time, and so I was getting rid of a lot of assets and splitting things up, if you guys know what I'm talking about, but
Yep.
I had to sell a whole lot of comic books. I sold a bunch of big books. I sold Amazing Spider-Man #1, Hulk 181, and literally hundreds of books, okay? And I would do it all over again because it's nice having that asset, that you can turn into the cash really quick. But because I had to do that, I saw some books leave the collection that, I kind of wanted. I didn't really want to get, but you got to do what you got to do.
Right.
But my father is a really good dude. He got sick last year. He ended up getting cancer. He did pass away back in November. But a few weeks before he passed away, he lived in Washington, D.C., and I was down at his place, and we're talking. He goes, "Hey, Matt, listen, I know you like comic books." He goes, and he told me he had a little bit extra funds. He goes, "What would you like?" And I'm like, I'm like, "Dad, no, like, I'm not worried about that." But he's like, "No, this is what I want to do. Make me happy." And I'm like, the guy was twisting my arm. Okay. So I kind of felt pretty bad. And anyhow, I actually, there was a couple books that I was like, you know what? If you want to, Dad, I'd take these back. And one of the books isn't going to be one that people are going to jump out at and be like, whoa, he really, it's just, people wouldn't associate that with me. But he got me, I had to sell a 9.8 Spawn 174, the first appearance of the Gunslinger Spawn. In fact,
Yep.
I had this book. I had it raw. I bought it. It was in the collection. It was in my drawers back behind me. But I pressed in, I cleaned and pressed it, sent it off to CGC myself, and it did come back in 9.8. Now, this is not the book that I had. In fact, I looked at serial number just to make sure, because I was like, what would the odds be? I don't know how many.
Right.
That would be wild.
That would have been pretty wild. I'm not going to
That
lie.
would have been. Yeah.
Anyhow, I was, my dad, he was smiled whenever he got this for me. Like, he was happy about it. And honestly, I think that's what I like about this more than anything, is that my old man is like, you know what? I'm going to get you something. So, he got me a nice little Spawn number 174. A great book, honestly. And it's one of those books that I was happy to come up with. And it's, I don't know, it's back in the collection. I have almost a full run of Spawn again. I sold a couple.
And what a great story to go along with it.
That
right?
is an awesome story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
What Fred said.
I'm going to remember it forever. Yeah.
That is fantastic.
100%.
Every time you look at it now, you remember your dad, which is fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm betting that book's never leaving the collection ever again.
No, it's not. It's a permanent, collection in here. And, and he had this smile about him whenever, well, first we ordered it and then it came in the mail and he had this smile on his face. He goes, here, Matt, because he didn't really understand my comic book collection. He fully supported it. It wasn't this like odd thing for him. It wasn't anything that he did. But then he started telling me stories about, he used to buy comic books when he was a kid. His mother threw them out. He's telling me he's like Joe.
Wow.
He's not sure that he had Amazing Fantasy 15, but he's like, I was buying comic books back then.
Yeah.
And he goes, I bought Amazing Fantasy. I know I did. And he was telling me he had all the early Spider-Mans. He had all the early X-Men, Fantastic Four. He's telling me all these. And I'm like, you're kidding me, right? And he goes, no, I really did. He went off to Vietnam. He came home and Mom got rid of all his comic books.
Oh.
So, but
Gave
he
him to
had,
some
I
guy
guess he had
named
a
Milt.
pretty cool collection. So he was pretty stoked whenever he saw those books get in my hands. And I'll show you another one that actually means a lot to a few people that are in here. But that's round 2. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And
Oh,
Great
tuned.
story.
I think I know what it is, though.
I think you do, Gary.
Okay. Now, last time I told you that I was getting into Jack Kirby's DC runs. And I was going after primarily to start off with the Jimmy Olsen ones. Now, Gary has yelled at me a couple of times because he says, you don't come on the 10-1-1, or as I like to call it, the 200-200-25. And so I told him, I said, look, I'll come on because you had this silver-haired babe on and she was showing, stupid Superman or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Superman being a jerk covers.
Being a jerk.
Yeah.
Right. And there's plenty of them from the Silver Age. So I told him, I said, you know what? I should come in and just show you some of my Jimmy Olsens. And I'm thinking, because I collected Jimmy Olsen, I'm saying, oh, it's got to be in one of these boxes like that. I found 2. I said, what? I said, what the heck?
That needs to be corrected immediately.
That's not
I
even
have to
enough
correct
for a
it
1
immediately.
for you.
What's that?
So that's not even enough for a 1 of the 10-1-1.
No, that's not. That's not. But anyway, so I said to myself, you know what? I have to go out and get these that I had. So I decided that the rabbit hole I'm jumping down is all of the Jimmy, obviously the Jack Kirby ones from the 70s, right? But all of the Jimmy, because I did a Jimmy Olsen video on the strange transformations because he always would transform into stuff. And as kids, we would know that would happen. He would become like a scaled up person, an alien, a future guy with a big head. You always knew that would happen. Yeah. And you knew then that something would be instructive to him and he would return to normal at the end. It was just, that's the way his book was. And we all knew it, but we always go out and buy it. And in 1960, he sold more books than Batman, I think just Superman, And one other way, I think it was the third highest selling book in DC in 1960.
Crazy, right?
Wow.
Anyway, so I've started down this road. So it starts January 1960 is number. I wrote this down. Number 42, and December 1969 is number 125. So I found this guy on Facebook Marketplace that was selling 2 bunches of them.
Ooh.
And I think, wait a minute. Yeah, I bought 1 bunch of 13 for $36. And I forget what the other bunch was, but I spent $17. And I got these. Oh, and incidentally, one of them was a pre-1960. And it's in terrible shape, but it was part of the group, so I took it. So the first one is Jimmy Olsen. This is the one that's in really bad shape. Jimmy Olsen, number 40. This is from October of 1959. Okay.
Still though.
Oh man.
So, but it's cool because it's like old and everything. You know, we respected that. How you doing, Brad?
Hey, Brad.
Brad.
Hey, Brad.
Then we get into the first one is that first one from number 42. It's got some tape on it, so I need Jerry to take them off. But it's got tape along the side here. All right, this is from January 1960, the very first of the run that I'm looking to get done.
A kryptonite genie. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. And you can see I think you can see the tape here. See?
Yep.
Right.
Where it's just colors.
Yeah. So I'm assuming if I take it out of this, it'll fall apart. I don't know. And there's some that I might try to, get better copies down the road. But right now I'm just trying to fill it in. And I remember that when people were trying to fill in things that they always said, you got to buy bunches of them. And you get some that are bad, some that are good. And you kind of fill it, and then you just try to start to improve it. So this is from January 1960s, the first one out of there. The next one is number 63, and it's from September of 1962. The League of Fantastic Supermen.
Yeah, these are just fun covers. Look at Jimmy Olsen as James Bond almost.
Almost, yeah.
So
So once I get these together, come November, I go on the 10-1 one. This one is pretty bad, but it was part of the group, right? So this is number 68 from April of 1963. So it's missing a piece and all that.
Helmet.
Similar cover.
The Helmet of Hate. Jimmy, that red kryptonite ray is affecting me terribly. I feel helpless, and I've grown horns like the devil. Yes, Superman. It's caused a reverse reaction. Instead of being a strong and good, you're weak and evil. I just love. When I was a kid, it was like, wow, I got to find out what happened in this thing. Number 71 from September 1963. The plot against Jimmy Olsen. Great Scott, I must decide which one is the real Jimmy Olsen, or he's going to die.
Even though he's so fast, he can catch all of them.
Yeah.
Sounds like James Gunn's script. All right. Now this one I think showed up on my video. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. He becomes the this particular one is number 72. It's got some marks and stuff on it, but some of the things that he turned into return as him.
Oh my God.
The Turtle Man, the Human Porcupine, Aladdin, the Wolf Man. Those are some of his transformations, and they're all there.
Yikes.
It looks like Gray Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what a zany book though, right?
Yep.
And then half the time, sometimes the covers are nothing to do with the interior work.
Yeah, that's true. December 1963. The Kid with the Golden Touch.
The Midas Man.
Nice.
Golden Cape.
Now, in this one, he becomes Mr. Mississippi. And he turns Perry White into a duck.
Oh my God.
And his
And he's
girlfriend Lucy
shrunk
Lane
down.
becomes small. The pranks of Jimmy the Imp.
Right. It looks
They
like
made-
Superman's been hitting the super donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's that?
Yeah, it's not a good look for soups.
Yeah, that's like Elvis in his older days.
This is number 76 from April 1964. Jimmy's
like
Legion
Mr. Fantastic.
Romances.
No,
All
we
the
want
Legion
him.
superhero girls love him.
Jimmy. Oh,
Way to
Jimmy.
go, Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy.
He's so
Jimmy's mine,
stretchy.
girls. No, he's my boyfriend. I love every yard of him.
You do that.
Imagine these
really
people coming
well.
around saying, what should the cover be, guys? What do you think?
Oh,
Crazy
great.
stuff. But I love them. They're fantastic. I'm definitely going to be reading these again, you know. This one's actually in very good shape. It's number 77 from June of 1964. The Colossus of Metropolis.
Oh, nice.
Don't drop her. She's going to break. Seek, save me.
He's gone berserk.
I
do
just
her
like
voice.
how they like making all their heroes like jerks on the covers back
Yep.
then.
Yeah.
Like he's definitely got jerk passe on.
Number 78 is from July of 1964.
Oh, we.
The Revenge of Jimmy Olsen.
The revenge.
Look, he's going to put the suit on top of the Superman thing.
Oh, and show us. I will show you that he is Clark Kent.
It's
the
like
paper
what,
doll.
Double Forms or something like that, you know? Put it on top of him and you'll see.
Paper dolls for boys.
Yeah, the paper dolls. Yeah. I see how many I picked up for like, what did I say, about 45 bucks to 50
Yeah.
bucks?
Damn, that was a hell of a bundle.
I know. This one's
So
got
the
some,
whole
you know,
lot.
some marks and stuff on it too. And it's got some pencil stuff like that, but I don't care. This is great. The Demons from Pandora's Box.
Oh wow, that one's really cool.
Oh, he's a genie.
The greens are great on that cover.
Look at the ears on him. That's cool.
Come, evil friends, and plague all mankind. First, I'll destroy my haha friends, Jimmy Olsen and Lana Lang. We're doomed. And of course, Jimmy's the one who always messes this stuff up. He opens the stuff up there and all that.
Of course he does.
Yeah, he can't help himself.
How much cold medicine did you take tonight, Joe? Because your voices are really good.
Is it? Thank you.
The whole bottle.
I did take some.
The
There's
cinnamon
some
at the bottom.
rheumatism, so I wouldn't cough. This is number 83 from 1965, March 1965.
Oh, wow. Shrunk down into the cup.
These are duplicates of some kind. I don't remember this story, but all right. Now this one, number 86 from July of 1965. The team of Brainiac and Olsen.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's going to be
They're
Man
classic.
Tomorrow. Pretty Fly. That's going to be the thing. Jimmy Olsen's going to become a Brainiac.
The hell's it with the pink outfit?
That was
What's wrong
Brainiac's
with pink,
outfit.
man?
It
What
just
are we
clashes
doing
with his
today,
green.
Steve?
Yeah.
What can I
no
say?
sense of fashion.
Now, this one is during the height of Beatlemania, right? Number 80. No, I can't even read this thing. I think it's number 88. Yeah, number 88 from October of 1965.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Bouncier
Yeah,
than the
yeah.
Beatles.
Yep.
Cool it, Big Daddy. The gang's wanted to see Soupy dance the Krypton crawl.
More electrifying than Elvis.
Ooh.
The Kryptonian crawl. Krypton crawl. That's awesome.
So, Gary, it's going to be tough to pick 12 of these, but I'll do it. I'm going to get more. I got until November, right?
Oh, there you go.
He won't pick 12. He's
No.
going to pick more.
January 1966.
Oh, pow, right in the kisser.
Brainwashing of Big Jimmy.
See this misshapen Hulk. There's the Hulk again. That's where he got the name. You see? You see?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's got
Jimmy
a gray
Olsen
shirt and
Palooka.
purple pants on. A little bit of copyright there.
No, they just
All
want to
right,
make
this is
purple pants
from-
a mainstream thing.
July of 1966. It's Splitsville for Olsen and Superman.
Oh,
When the
no.
Man of Steel rejects Jimmy for the kid who replaced Jimmy Olsen.
There's that checkerboard top that I love.
Yeah.
I like the DC checkerboard top.
Me too.
Yeah,
Just
it's
kind of
cool.
grabs the eyes.
Yeah.
It's a good gimmick.
How many years did they run that, or was it just 1 year and a few months?
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
the answer to that question.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
don't either.
Maybe
We'll have to
Alexa
get
knows.
the answer. Unless someone
Yeah.
can look it up for us.
Yeah. Chuck would
All right,
know, but
where's
he's not
Jackson
here
Roy
tonight.
Kirk? He knows that answer off, top of his head.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah, if you watch this, you don't have to come to the 1011. 11 months, Jackson says.
I knew it.
Oh, I was just gonna
Jackson,
Google it.
you never
He says, I think, but,
Come on, you can fact check it.
Hey, Terry.
Typing into.
All right, this is from October 1966.
Wow.
The Fortress Death Trap. Fire away, Olsen. My powers top Superman's. Not one of the weapons in the fortress can harm me.
All right, let's pick them all.
Yeah.
And the last one that I got
What?
is number 20 out of this group is number 121 from July of 1969. Jimmy Olsen's death trick. Now, a death trick. Superman, I'm dying. Please tell me your secret identity. It's his last request. I can't refuse him.
Oh,
I love it. Sure,
laying
Jimmy,
it
I'm
on
sorry.
trick.
I mean, I'm sorry, but it's just like fantastic. To me, it's just fantastic stuff. I just love it.
Look at that! What that cover is like minty nice. You get
This
all
is
the
pretty
blacks
good.
look
This
nice.
one's in
It's
good
great.
shape. Some of them are in good shape. This is black too.
You're right.
You know, it's got some spine ticks, but very little.
Yeah. It's cool.
So it's in good shape. Yeah.
That is unreal.
What a crappy thing to do to your friend.
No crap.
Oh, Jackson has come back there. He's come back with 18 months starting February 66 and ending around August 67. Okay.
There we go.
Good to know.
There we go.
Jackson, you're the most reliable human being ever. I still don't
There
like
you go.
you, but you're really reliable.
Equals lie. Yeah.
All right, so that's my second round, the Jimmy Olsen round. I think that's it. Do I have anything else here? No, that's it.
I
Okay.
don't know. Look around.
All right, Steve. We'll have more
All right.
Jimmy Olsen next month. I promise you that. All right.
So
Oh,
when
Those
Mr.
are
Andrews,
minis.
yes. So Mr. Andrews and I we've been going to cons, Toronto Comic Con and Fan Expo, and we've been we keep going to the same vendor. His name is Chris, who runs the place. And we've been working on him for 2 years because he's had the bundle of all the G.I. Joe digest. There's 13 of them. And I'm only missing one, number 12. And he wanted like $200 for the whole thing. And I'm like, I just want the one out of that. So we kept working on him. And Mark really got to him this year and says, look, you've been hanging on to this thing for however many years. You know, Steve just needs the one. And I said, I sweetened the deal. I said, look, I have doubles of some of these, so I can bring the doubles because these are my brothers that I bought off of him. And I only had about 5 or 6, including number 1. So I said, I'll bring in the doubles and we can do some horse trading. So I came in on the Sunday, and sure enough, he had cracked the 13 that he had, and he'd sold a couple. And I got the very last one that I needed for this collection after 39 years.
Hey.
I got all
What had to
13.
happen was Mark had to threaten
it
to bring
can-
up something in his past.
See, and now it can go in. There we go. Look at that. They're all complete.
Congrats.
Look at them all. Oh wait. Oh, they're happy. They're very happy now. They're all together.
Jackson, I agree with you because when he stood behind me, I felt like a midget next to him.
Yeah, he's very tall.
I got a new name at at the Comic Con this year too.
We can't repeat it though. We can't repeat it. This is a family show, folks. But it's something to do with a little blue pill.
whoa.
Or the
This
pink one, I don't know.
Gary's name. Good thing we're not in a bar drinking. That would be like.
That would be bad.
So this is the Fan Expo exclusive of G.I. Joe #1 second print done
Ooh,
by
shiny.
who's this? Kale Nung NGU, however pronounce that word, that name.
Yep, Kill knew.
There we go. And on my ongoing quest, I have 2 quests. I was very laser focused at the con. One of them is getting my entire run of G.I. Joe now in newsstands because I've already got all the directs. So I picked up this beautiful newsstand of number 24. So I got 4 more off of the list. So I'm down to like 60 something. So I got this one.
60 something.
Nice.
77. Yeah, I'm down to like 62 or something, or in the
Nice.
50s or something. And I'm trying to find these higher issues because these are the harder ones. Anything over 100, so that's 103.
Right, yeah, the lower print ones.
Yeah, they're the lower prints. These are harder to find in newsstand. Like the
but
last,
they didn't print as many.
Yeah.
Let's say.
yeah, like especially on the last 10 issues or so, those ones are incredibly hard. So those are all my newsstands that I found. Then, of course, on my quest for my Wonder Woman, I went into the con only needing 10. I came out only needing 3. But then I found this one too, which is the no month variant, which came in those 3-packs
Mhm.
Oh,
that you could get from DC. So that's the no month variant. And then Brian Bolin covers are like freaking crazy expensive now. People are going nuts for them. I picked up number 63.
I know.
Ryan Boland's amazing.
I still can't stand. I can't stand the hair. No.
Yeah, I know when he did the giant hair back then. We got number 89. Yep.
I mean, they're nice covers, and he does a good job with Wonder Woman, but that hair.
Yeah, like this one here. Like a couple of these I got from Chris, and he actually gave one of them for free. Like 2 of them were $25 a piece, and then one was 30. And he says, "How about $50 for the 3?" So basically, he gave me one for free, which is incredible. So that's just the kind of guy that Chris is. I mean, he's a good
Chris
vendor. You know, you take care of your people, they take care of you. This
There
is
you
a
go.
great one with the Joker
Ah, nice. Yeah.
and the explosions. And we got 126. This was just a little quick $5 one, which is great. And then some of the more pricey ones again. These ones 148, 149, and that was the last of the Wonder Womans I find. So now I only need 3 more. But I like that too with the red. The DC logo variants were like that too, where some of them had the red ones. So they look really cool.
That does look
Nice
sharp.
covers.
I know, just amazing stuff. And then this one I found in a $5 bin, which is really cool. This is the EC reprints
Oh,
that they were
nice.
doing. And I found the weird science because I'm a big fan of this particular cover, number 16, because in the original series, it has the very first advertisement for Mad #1 on the inside cover, which I finally got last year too. So that was
Right.
my big grail that I'd been hunting forever.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. That
Yeah.
was
So
cool.
anytime I see this cover, it's just one of those ones, you know, that you have to pick up. And then the one slab that I wanted on Evil Bay actually, and I got this thing super cheap, you know, because the big hype is all over. It's a series that I really enjoyed, the Silver Coin. It's like a
such
horror
good
anthology.
series.
Yeah, this one was done by Chip Zdarsky and Michael Walsh did all the art for all of them, but there were different writers. So James Tynan did a couple or 1 or 2, and there's been all different artists and writers on this. And of course, I already got my copy signed by Chip and by Mike Walsh, and I got my customary photographs for evidence.
Nice.
And that's my second round.
Very good.
job, Steve.
Thanks, Joe.
And congrats again on completing that digest run.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I discovered Steve's very photogenic.
What does
I am
that
so.
mean?
I got a good face for radio.
What about this nickname that you just gained there at the con?
Well, we may talk later. Anyway, so
That's awesome.
from our good friend Chris that we have already mentioned, I've picked up these from him. I like him. Like, I'm not a big Aquaman guy, but I do like getting the 3-packs that are still not opened.
Right.
So this was the 50th anniversary of Aquaman from DC. So there's 6 issues, and all 6 issues are in these 2 unopened packs, plus the stickers and everything still all intact to go into my collection of unopened books. I already have this. I know that you have a couple of copies of it, Joe, but I saw this on a local auction and it maxed out at $5, and I went, no, I got to buy it.
My kind of purchase. Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Yeah, like Doc Savage #1. How could this go for $5?
What? That's insane.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Nice.
It was like no one was it.
They didn't know what it was.
No, and I said this will not stand. I can't let it.
I will go 550.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You had to salvage Doc Savage's reputation.
Exactly. This is a nice Dell. This was a 3-part series from Dell, 1962. Mike Shane,
Private Eye.
I've never heard of that one before, ever.
Oh.
That's cool.
So there's three.
And that's a magazine?
What's that?
That's a magazine size comic?
Yeah, well, it's a Dell size, so it's Golden Age.
Okay,
Golden Age
okay.
size, right?
Golden Age size.
Yeah. I've never heard of that.
1981. Had to get this. Michael Moorcock's
Yes.
Elric, The Dreaming.
Oh, nice.
So the graphic novels. There's 37 Marvel graphic novels. I'm just about there with all of them. At the con, I was really happy. Chilling Adventures. This is a 1973 series.
Love that cover. That is so nice.
These are Gray Morrow covers. They're just bangers. Like,
Oh yeah.
they're good stories. Red
And I've
Circle.
always loved that trade dress. It's so
Yeah, isn't that a cool trade dress?
Yes.
It is.
So
Like make it part of the artwork, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Issue 3 and issue 4.
great gets, Mark. Holy cow.
Yeah,
Great.
I was really, really happy with that. I got those from actually Steve's old LCS.
That would be
That one.
comic book addiction.
Yep. Now this one's kind of interesting. And I like Richard Corbin's art, and I know not everyone likes his stuff. It's just kind of really out there. But he with a Jan Strand and I'm pronouncing it wrong because it's spelled STRNAD. They did this. This
Jeremy
is part
Brood.
1 of Jeremy Brood Relativity. There was never a part 2.
Huh.
Oh,
It didn't do well.
What does
Album
it say?
for
The
adults.
something album for adults? The what?
Yeah,
The graphic album
it's
for
called
adults.
the graphic album for adults. Corbin did all the artwork in it. It's interesting. It's kind of out there, which is not surprising for Corbin, and it
Right.
really didn't surprise me that no one bought it. But I like his stuff, and the price was right, so I grabbed that. And
It's
it's,
been a good read. Have you read it yet?
yeah, I'm reading it, Matt. I'm just getting through it, and it's not one that I could sit down and just read through. I'm
Okay.
pacing, I'm pacing myself.
Like, you're a comic reader. That explains to me why there was not an issue 2. Right
Yeah.
then and there.
Yeah. Really happy about this one.
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
nice.
What a great cover that is.
Isn't that a cool cover?
Yeah.
That was from Chris, right?
Yeah, this is from Chris. He usually brings in some pretty cool
He
treasuries,
does.
and I didn't catch him this year when he told me what a Screaming Deal he got on it.
Ooh.
I did
No.
that last year.
Well, what a great title, too, right? The Savage Fist of comics.
I was really pleased. This is not a bad copy at all. That fits in really nice with my treasuries. And my last book I'm going to show is the one that Steve thinks that he was whispering in my ear to buy. However, the two gentlemen above you were with me, I think, for both of you were at Zapp's when I was looking at a copy of this book, and I just wasn't happy with the condition of it.
You made the guy climb all the way up to get it too. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
yes.
Yep.
How amazing is that?
The poor guy had to get a ladder, climb up to the top of the store, pull the thing down, and he looks at it, he goes, nah. The guy had to get the ladder,
Put it
climb back up, put it back all the way up at the top.
That's it. That's on him for putting it up there in the first place.
The one you got there looks really good. The one that he took down was a piece of crap.
Now
Oh, that's
It's
clean.
bad shape.
the vendor did say they had it cleaned and pressed, but it's a nice copy. I'm really happy with it. So the thing about this book, though, it finishes off my Marvel preview run completely now, which I'm really happy. A bit of debate whether this is the first appearance of Rocket Raccoon, because in this book he's called Rocky Raccoon. But I
Hey,
just
Rocky.
wanted to get the Satana book.
Right. I'll say for me, it's all about the Satana. Who cares?
It is. It's all about Satana. The fact that Rocket's in here is cool.
As a
but
bonus.
Who cares?
Yeah, even
Probably
Mark couldn't
could.
reach that
I
one.
couldn't even reach the book there,
Yeah, it was
Jackson.
pretty
Like
high.
it was too high. But
It was
yeah,
just
I was
under
pretty
the
happy.
moon.
So Steve was right beside me, and he was trying to get me to open my wallet, and I
Well, that's
already,
a pricey book, though.
You should buy that.
and I was thinking the same thing. So this is my big
Steve,
book.
I never want to go to a con with you ever.
So that was my big book purchase from the con. We had a blast as usual, and we're looking forward to Fan Expo in Toronto in August, and we'll
Yes.
make Steve spend much more money.
Oh.
Nope. I've got the formula now, and I know how to do it.
So we're gonna start out fun on this round. I love mini comics. I really do. I love 3D comics. I love mini comics, but I love these 4 mini comics. They're a lot of fun. It was
Yeah.
4 issues. You got Marvel comics with the X-Men.
Mm.
I love
And you had it
Digest.
with Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
You had the Flintstone Kids,
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Meet the
Shout out to Tina.
Flintstones.
and then you had Alf.
Alf.
Alien
Damn.
life form.
Did they have wraparound covers on those, Gary? Where they cut
No,
art on the back?
it was just all advertisements.
Oh, okay. Yeah, some of them had the art wraparound.
But they're just fun. I think I have 3 sets of those now. Just love them. Then they were doing one of the whatnot sellers. The same guy that I got the all the Shadow and Doc Savage for $2 for. I got these for $1 and $2. So we got first issue Richie Rich Best of the Magazine Digest.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good old Harvey Publications.
Yep. The Gold Nuggets. That's issue 1 there.
Yep.
Just fun stuff. Laugh.
Oh yeah, there we go. The Archie stuff. I got a box of these things.
Yeah, these are so much fun to read, and these are some of the things like when I read them, it just takes me back to being a kid too.
I begged my parents at the checkout to get these things all the time.
Yes.
Yep.
I used to get a lot of those at the impulse buy section.
And you know what?
Yeah.
You know what the crime is now? Like I looked at one in the grocery store yesterday. $9.99 for one of these.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
God, they were like $1 and $1 and a
Yeah.
quarter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these
my
ones
mother
are
used to
these ones are
complain about
$1.
it.
Now they're $9.99.
Yeah.
I never read any of this, so this will be fun to check this
Yep.
out. Sugar and
Oh,
Spike.
there's
I
the blue
never
ribbon.
That's the blue ribbon.
Yep.
Yep.
Never heard of them. So check them out. So I ended up with quite a few of the Sugar and Spike. Now this next one I think is probably one of the coolest ones of the lot. Our Army at War,
That is cool.
Oh,
Wow,
that
that's
is
great.
nice. There we go.
right? I mean,
That's an odd
and
one to see.
When you're looking inside, it's just so cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Are
is a
those
good one.
original stories or new stories?
I think they're all reprints in these, aren't they?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
they were shrunken down reprints of the comic books.
Yep. Be a bunch of
And,
different ones, Matt.
We got
What's that,
Adventure
Mark?
Comics.
Yep.
So quite a few of these.
Yeah, some of the DCs had original stories in them. Like there's some first appearances too.
Oh, and these?
In some of the DC ones, yeah, there's a superheroes one where there's the first silver origin of the Penguin in one of them.
Oh wow.
But this cover I think is incredible.
Well,
Wow,
that is-
that's
awesome.
nice.
And this was the last issue, issue 503.
503. I didn't realize there was so many of them.
Yeah, me either. I'm like, holy cow, those digests went that long. And then we just got some regular Superman ones.
Oh, that's a nice one.
100 pages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kept you shut up for a while when your parents grabbed that and give it to you.
Yeah.
There are a few adventures. Yep.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah,
Look over here, like you can see the ghost grabbing Superman.
Yeah.
that is awesome.
Then
They were
this
just
one,
great little reads,
Yeah.
you know, because they're portable. You just walk around with that
There
in
you
your
go.
back pocket.
Well, I love maps. There's a map of Krypton.
Oh,
right
Jesus. I've never seen the map of Krypton before. That's cool.
There you
It's
go.
like the globe.
Then you got Superman team up action.
Superman team up action.
You got all the guys on the
Wow.
back.
Joe
Yeah,
could do the
team up
commercial.
action with the Legion of Superheroes.
Troy wants to know if they were weeklies.
I don't know. I had never seen these DC ones before, and since he was selling them for $1 to $2, I was buying them, and nobody else was bidding on them.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they were all just newsstands. There was no direct edition version of these
That's
things.
what I remember, seeing them at the newsstands.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think there was direct edition of those, Steve. I think
And what's
You're
cool
right.
is
They all have the
here?
UPCs on them.
they have the stories that are in it on these
Yep.
on the best of.
Digger, you missed all my
Hey.
great books.
hey
Hey,
Jim,
Jim.
Yep.
Nice Batman family one.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Nice.
Yeah.
This one's cool. Secret Origins of Supervillains.
There it is. That's the one.
Woo!
That's the key right there.
Oh,
That's
is
the
it?
key. That's a key. That's the one that's got the origin of Penguin in it.
Well, there we go. I didn't even.
Yeah, that's a pricey book too. That's like $50
Really?
or something.
$50.
Yeah,
good. That's a good pick.
Really
nice
Arrow?
one. Green Arrow, beautiful.
Oh,
Did
too
the
bad, Gary. You
superheroes?
got to give it up to Pretty Fly.
He claimed.
Lame, yep.
Justice
Really
Society
not
of America.
Ooh, JSA.
That's cool. That's cool.
That-
And
like
then for the end of the digest, but not the end of the round, World's Finest.
Sweet.
One of my favorites.
And then I won this miniseries, and I just started reading it, and it's actually pretty good, even though I'm not a big fan of the character. But Wolverine: The End.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I've got some of those books that I never read it.
I started reading it. Really good, like really sad. Logan's a little off kilter in his brain, but it's,
When isn't he?
it's so far the first and second issue are great, so I'm actually really enjoying it.
It's
Gary.
a solid read. Like,
Lenny is
early
going to
2000s.
look for those digests now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can find them because most people
Uh-oh.
think they're just Archie books and they throw them in the same bin.
Right, and then I love this series, the Marvel superheroes. I have a bunch of them, but I love the Speedball one.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of fun. Then I bought my third copy of the first appearance of Speedball
Okay.
Wow.
because I just like the character. I think he's fun.
Yeah.
I got this. Souza Micah was on a Whatnot show, and I bought this book from her signed.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
spoiler
Sienna?
goodness.
Yeah,
She had one of
Yeah.
these, and I made sure I bought this one.
Wow,
That was
nice.
beautiful.
So I got her little COA on the back from Comic Exposure.
That's awesome.
One of my favorite covers. I just love this Dawn Star cover.
Yeah,
Oh man,
really
Yeah.
good.
It's so good.
brutal.
I didn't have this DC first issue. This is Codename Assassin.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I've never got to read this. Now, last time I told you I was waiting for this, it was coming the next day. So I
Right.
finally got my first Power Girl,
Yes.
Nice.
which is a
Let's
really
go.
really fun read. 58 is a fun read. 59 is a fun read. I'm gonna read 60 and 61 next. I got both of those, but I've been wanting this, and I finally got it in a grade I wanted it in.
Excellent.
Then here's 61 because I wanted to finish the story with with Vulcan, and this is technically like his second appearance. 60 is his first,
Chesticles.
and then right, and then I don't know why I've always wanted this book, and now I have it. Josie and the Pussycats #1.
Go, Trev, go. It's his
Right.
birthday.
that's
Josie.
Right,
Like Josie and the Pussycats.
and then just two fun ones to end with: Brothers of the Spear.
nice.
Okay.
Oh man, Whitman.
Whitman,
Sweet.
And then I don't know how many issues this is. I got to research it. It looks like it's in blue, but I'm colorblind. I can't make it out. Bernie Wrightson's Captain Stern, Running Out of Time.
Oh man, that was a classic one.
That
From,
is
Heavy
Dean
Metal movie.
Morrison's favorite
Heavy Metal,
author right
yeah.
there.
What's that?
That is Tina's favorite forgive me, artist right there. She
Oh,
loves-
Bernie Wrightson's amazing.
Bernie Wright.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Again, I got that for $2.
That's
Wow.
a really good. Yeah,
Man, Gary.
He's got a guy. That's why he's Gary Mother F and B.
yes.
And don't you effing forget it.
There we go.
And that's the end of my round, Joe.
Say, Mark, did you go in the second round?
I did.
Oh, I forgot everything you did, Ronnie.
I know.
You got to watch it again later.
It was my usual boring stuff.
That's all the day drinking he's doing now that he's
I
retired.
know.
Mark.
He's sneaking NyQuil in that bottle.
Yeah.
That NyQuil really sends you for a loop, but you feel good though.
I don't know, Joe. You're becoming pretty savage here, especially towards poor Mark. Okay.
That's because I love him.
Uh-huh.
If that's
Yeah.
your love, man, I do not want to see the hate. So, I mean,
Thanks,
shots
Matt.
fired. Are you all right, Mark? Okay. Do you need therapy?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be good to talk to you, but maybe I could, suggest somebody. Oh, all right. We're back to this guy. Now, I kind of gave you half the story about how I ended up with this other one. And Jackson Roykirk, which I love your name, by the way. You kind of knew in the comments, you kind of knew what book I was going to show, but there's more to the story, Jackson. So hold off on a second. So
There we go.
yeah, here we go. Now, a few years ago, honestly, I don't know how many. Like, I'm at the age now where I blink and a decade goes by. I think,
Right.
oh, that just happened a couple years ago, and it's like, 15 years. So the young man Joe and I, we decided to take a trip up to Rochester, New York. Okay, because we had a pretty good buddy up there. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of all right. I don't know if I'd say he's all right.
His middle name was Mother Effin.
Yeah, the mother guy.
Kind of hard on the eyes.
Yeah, I tried
Face for
to
radio.
reference him
Right.
quite a bit over the years. So anyhow, old Gary B is a giant, super giant Conan the Barbarian fan. Maybe even more than this Matt Woods dude that I keep hearing about. But Gary had one big hole in his collection. And I had two of them. Sorry, Jackson, I don't want to actually call my funny bone. Right? So Gary had this big giant hole in his collection, and I just happened to, I don't know how it happened, but I ended up having two of these copies in my collection. Well, that copy that Gary is handing up there, it didn't do me any good in my collection. So I had one that Joe and I, on a different trip to Rhode Island, had the great Roy Thomas sign. It came back in 9.4, and I had that unsigned, forgive me, it was graded, the unsigned copy. You know what? That had to go to Gary. Like, that was just the way it should be. It found its home. In fact, I'm looking at Gary's smile right now. He still has
It's
a
never
smile.
far from me, Matt, ever.
That is good news. So
That's
Joe
near
and
mid,
I
baby.
arranged that. And Joe, honestly, it's one of my favorite YouTube videos on your channel, okay? Whenever we're presenting our good buddy Gary with, honestly, a bunch of cool comics. So, but I had to get rid of the signed copy from Roy Thomas. It had to go. I sent it off in the mail, and it said a new home right now. And hopefully it's like Gary, where the guy just doesn't leave it, far from him. But honestly, it's probably in some dude's collection. He threw it in a long box, and it's, hasn't seen the light of day in the last 3 years or 2 years or however long it's been. I think 2 years. But anyhow, so I told you, my poor father, and I'm not going to over dramatize this, but at the end, near the end, the man had, he was pretty weak. Okay. He wasn't in strength, but he found out that he knew I was a big Conan fan. And he's like, you know what? I know that there's a couple Conan books you sold. Is there any that you want? And I'm like, again, I didn't want him to buy anything. That just wasn't, it's not who I am. It's not what I wanted, but I knew that that's what he wanted to do. So, you know what? Ended up getting this back in the collection. And honestly, my collection needs to have a Savage Tales #1 because
Absolutely.
Jackson Roykirk would have no reason to pick on me if I'm not showing off a Savage Tales #1, which just so happens to be the first appearance of Conan the Barbarian in a different title. There you go, Jackson. I got it right. And Trev, you're right. The world is right. Okay, so yeah, so this is the other book that I wanted to show on the Espresso mail call. So, Joe,
That's great.
Thanks for letting me tell this. To me, it's a fun story. I get to talk about our trip up to New York. And Gary, I haven't been up to New York in it's going to be 2 years this summer. It's a little less than 2 years, but I got to get up there. Okay. Gary met my, I was just dating her at the time. And she was we had just started dating, but my now wife. So Gary
Right.
got to meet her, and we got up there, and I got to get back up there soon, Gary.
Well, you and I got to drag Milt out.
Yes. Actually, I'm going to meet up with Milt tomorrow.
Ooh.
Oh, great.
Oh, great. Make sure you say hi to him.
Yeah, say hi.
Tell him we miss him on this show.
Yeah, we miss his tickle trunk.
His tickle trunk.
Yep.
I'm leaving that one alone.
From a beloved TV show, you people. Come on.
That's what she said.
Just for dress up.
Now, the one
knows
part
what
that
we're talking
the
about.
one part that Matt didn't remember from that trip up to Rochester is on the way up there, I got pulled over by a New York State trooper
Oh.
and got a ticket for not moving into the left lane while he had a car stopped in the right lane.
Joe.
I could not move over because there's other cars there. And I just happened to pass him up. As a matter of fact, I was going so slow that the car he stopped was able to get out in front of me
Wow.
because I couldn't move over. So I went very slow because that's what you're supposed to do, as I understand
That
it.
is what you're
So
supposed
he comes up behind, puts his lights on. I'm going, what the fucking hell? And the thing about it was, he was like, "Oh, Joe, how you doing, Joe?" It was like my best friend. I go, trooper, I couldn't move over. Joe, I wouldn't have stopped you if I thought you couldn't move over. So saying, what a fucking asshole.
Wait, did he know that you were one of the Empire State's greatest attorneys? Did he know
No,
that
he
you
didn't.
were that Joe?
Take him to court.
I debated whether to go and to argue it, but I had no proof of anything other than his word on that. So
it's your word against his.
he said, so this is what he told me. He goes, just, plead guilty, explain what it is, and they'll reduce it down to like going through a red light or something like that. And sure enough, that's what happened. So now I know it's a little money play.
That's
Yeah.
right. This
100%.
right.
I want
Hit
the
it on
cash.
the head.
You got to support the system somehow.
Right. Those Christmas parties don't pay for themselves, Joe.
I know.
Yeah.
Gary,
Mark's laughing, guys. Look at
I'm not saying a
you
thing.
get the inside man
Look at
laughing.
Mark's smile. He knows.
I
Yeah,
am not
this guy.
a
Right.
thing. This was a good show, Joe.
I mean, you can already see
Look,
Marcus.
look, there's something shiny over here.
The border than they
When
do
my-
down here.
When I'm on my moose and I got another moose pulled over, your moose doesn't go by my moose, okay?
Wow, look at the time. Man, we've been on for an hour and a half.
Yeah, your moose has bigger antlers than mine. Okay, gotta solve
Oh
them
my God. This is
Joe's
recorded.
cold medicine is going to kick in really bad in a minute, and he's going to drop more F-bombs. So we should quit.
On that note, let me thank Steve, as usual, one of my regulars.
Thank you, Joe.
What's this? It's not Joe. That's Bruno. You can't fool us. Okay. Well, I'm not cursing. I'm sitting around not doing anything.
Brad, it's terrible. Get it straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. God bless you,
Right.
Joe. God bless you.
There's plenty of guys, that's for sure.
He knows
Steve,
you.
thank you. Mark, appreciate it, my friend. Gary, mother effing B.
What did Baker do? Man.
I don't know why this came out of you, Gary, but anyway, I don't want to know. But thanks, Gary. Like I said, you're always invited. Had some great books. Appreciate it, really. And Matt, the return. I mean, it was great to see you. As usual, you also are invited anytime you want, even if it's just want to tell a story. It's okay with me. You know.
You know what? I
Nothing wrong
missed
with
you guys. I sincerely did. Collecting comic books. It's about the books. Let's not pretend that we don't like seeing the awesome covers. You don't, like searching down some grail that we have. But that's not my main focus. It's the people. The amount of people we've run into, and met up in person, hung out with on YouTube. I miss you guys, okay? I mean, you guys are some of my lifelong best friends, and I need to get out here a lot more often.
Hashtag Mike.
We're here for you, brother. Anytime, man.
Anytime.
You know the feeling's mutual, buddy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so everybody in the chat, thank you so much. We had a good time with the chat. And if you're watching this in the replay, thank you very much. Gary, what's coming up on your channel?
Well,
Oh,
let me see
There
what.
you go.
Let me see what
He's
my.
got to take out a friggin' iPad to do
he's
this.
got to look at his calendar. Holy
Well,
shit,
as his
Gary.
executive
man.
assistant,
So
he's
coming
got
up
a
on the 31st, we have our friend Mr. Chuck Hensey coming on, and he's doing romance comics 1011.
next Tuesday.
Right, and then on the 2nd of April, we have Sheena coming back on for her 3rd episode of the 1011.
Sweet.
Okay.
On the 7th, we have Chad making his first appearance, Metal Elf Collectibles himself. On the 9th, we have Naman coming back doing an artist spotlight.
Oh, great.
On the 14th, we have Eddie coming back on to do a Marvel 2-in-1 1011.
Yes, from the Batcave.
Yep. On the 16th, I have Parasitascopics, James King back on, and that's going to be a fun show. And the 21st and the 23rd are being held right now. Trying to get there's 2 people I'm waiting to hear back from. But on the 28th, we have Lady Fantastic Caroline herself back, probably for her
LF.
5th or 6th. And then we have Austin Light back on April 30th to promote his next part of his Kickstarter books that he's been putting out, which I enjoy quite a bit. But that's what's coming up next month for me in the rest of this
Don't
month.
forget about your
Yeah.
Savage Saturdays.
Yep.
Yeah, well, those are always good to put up in the background and listen to the story.
I'm usually
So,
reading
and Gary,
comics.
you didn't mention November 17th. Joe from Anachronic Comics is going to be on talking about
November 7th, you already got the date picked.
Tuesday,
Huh?
November 17th.
There you go.
It better be a
He just
Tuesday
got
or
back to you.
Thursday. Let's see.
What?
November 17th is a Tuesday. All right.
I don't fool around with this stuff.
Right.
He knows.
Bruno's on the case, man.
just
Right.
remind me about a month ahead of time. I'm going to forget.
Go NyQuil.
I got to go take some more NyQuil, I think. So, what am I going to do now? I forget what I got to do. No,
Now what does Steve have coming up now?
Oh, yeah, Steve. I forgot Steve.
Well, I'm hanging out with this guy up here on Tuesday nights. And then on Wednesdays, usually I'm hanging out with Trev, the shipping guru, on his bagging, boarding, and BS. But he just got a brand new job.
Ooh.
So that may be changing soon.
Is he
He's gonna
shipping
still do-
still?
Well, I'm
gotta
going to
be
let him
shipping.
tell. He can tell the story of what he's doing now, but it's a pretty neat job. And his schedule will be changing. So we don't know what days he's going to be on once he figures out his schedule, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, we're going to have this Espresso mail call probably next month. Joe hasn't picked a date yet. But I'm also going to be doing a segment on the Black Order Network, too, when our webpage gets up and we
I've
start
seen
doing
you
our
and
thing.
Rob and all that with this Black Order crap coming on. I'm going, what the hell is this?
Yeah, he's the black sheep. I'm in a cult now. This
That's what I'm
evil
thinking.
cult where we sacrifice virgins on Thursdays.
But there's
So I'm
going to
doing
be
a
that
segment.
future show coming up for you and Joe, where you guys are each doing half of the Adam Hughes covers.
I still got 10 more to buy. I got to go looking around for them.
We got to wait for Joe to finish, and then we're good.
Sounds like he's stalling, Steve.
I got into the Jimmy Olsen stuff, but I got to go ahead and do it. All right.
Yeah.
So again, thank you everybody. We really appreciate you. Appreciate everybody on the panel, everybody that showed up, watching on the replay. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, because my subscription numbers have stalled because I haven't been putting stuff up. And everybody's waiting for me to get to 2,000, because then I could retire. I think that's the no, I'm just joking. I got a lot of videos in process. Maybe one day I'll finish one and post it. But so stay tuned. And with that, we'll say good night. Take care, everybody. Thanks again for showing up. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. All right, take care. Bye.
Great seeing everybody.